Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Griffin Canning. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Late swing, foul to the left.
First pitch, 7-11.
And downstairs. And O'Neal is struck out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That's off the mark, outside. And that's ball one. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 1 out, bases empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
the
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brian Reynolds digs in now. 2 for 9 so far in the series. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Canning checks the runner. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
This is Joey Bart. Swing and a base hit. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Pirates strand a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Heaney. What's the word on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Starling Marte up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Going to count 1-2.
The real threats are coming up.
1 ball,
already given
2
up a
strike.
home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. Soto with a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty.
Quickly
No
down
balls,
0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Soto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence.
Batting fourth.
Here's Pete Alonso, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's towards center. Cruz moving under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's McCutchen.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Outside low,
One ball, 2
and the
strikes,
count is 1-2. That one almost got him.
Three and two.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
Designated hitter,
very gritty.
Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Right through there for a strike. To third, Baden. Fired to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Adam Frazier. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is down low. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that is out of play. Frazier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a little bit low. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
So far all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Popped up. McNeil in pursuit. Brings it in. And that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Heaney back to work. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Just missed. And there's a ball.
2-0. That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jose Siri, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Siri went deep in his most recent game. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missing inside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 2 and 1.
1 strike.
Two outs.
Ball inside.
Francisco Lindor would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered here in this one.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. That one in there across the letters. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Right through there, got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
O'Neal Cruz.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, we'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball,
In the air, left field, down the line. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or
shortstop,
things can get away from you
Tyler
awfully quickly.
Falefa.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isaiah Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
0-1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, catcher Joey Bart.
And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That misses, and it's 1-0. Now one
2 balls,
missed.
no strikes.
Reynolds off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Count.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the inning. Down to number 2 hitter, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
That's out to center field. Cruz. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Alonso batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Horwitz.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Canning winds and deals. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Kutch to the dish. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Horwitz coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now the DH, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And he's already singled in this game. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. Frazier retired.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Makes the grab, and that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-1 now. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Andrew Heaney gives way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Bailey Falter.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now it's Jose Siri. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1's the
and
count.
it's 0-1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Caught him looking for the K.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. In the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
Back to the top of the lineup.
Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And that's
Ball
down
one.
and away.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out
One
of the
ball,
zone.
one strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cruz on his way over, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Against all odds, now you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh,
Canning back to work. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be
Up
pretty
next
fun as an
for the
outfielder.
Pirates,
Got to put it
shortstop,
into his
Isaiah
highest
Tyler
gear and
Paletta.
go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Connor Falefa up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
got a ball,
anything
one strike.
after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one pushed to the left and foul. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
A changeup missing. And that's ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So up next, Joey Bart. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Outside corner for a strike.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Cruz right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
All one.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike. Just off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Pete Alonso.
Up now for the Mets. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-1.
In the dirt. Soto over at first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitch outside.
2 balls.
Throw. Safe.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting, first baseman Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Line to left. Reynolds makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 2. On the inside corner for a strike. First and second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That missed by a lot. Down 1-2. Up the middle, Frazier. On to first, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 6-2.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because
welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
look
for
at how
Pittsburgh,
today's starting
catcher,
pitchers have
Joey
fared so
Clark.
far.
Pay homage and bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense,
1
no
ball,
doubt.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, really nice job of finishing the
Up
hitter
next
off
for the
right there.
Pirates,
Glove
first
side
baseman,
command,
Spencer
fastball
Horwitz.
firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Fought off foul. Left field, way back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a
Now
fastball,
batting, the
middle of the plate,
designated
jumped
hitter,
all over
Tommy
it.
Pham.
Absolutely smoked that ball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next is the Pirates DH, Tommy Pham. There's the strike at the knees.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, right to the backstop. He's in there.
he's safe.
McCutchen up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me
Up
like
next
his
for the
time on the
Pirates,
mound is running
second baseman
short, starting
Adam
to show some
Frazier.
signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Next to hit, Adam Frazier. And that's in for a strike. Runners on
0-1's
first
the
and
count.
third, 2 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Canning checks the runner. Pham back in standing. Foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 6 and the Pirates 2.
Leading off.
Now here is
Mets,
Francisco
catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco
He's got a couple homers
Alvarez.
already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Popped up. Horowitz brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now batting the center fielder, Jose Siri.
So up next for New York, Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And it's 1-1.
Ball 1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 2.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, third
2 down, base
baseman,
is empty.
Brett
And next for the
Beatty.
Mets, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a pop-up on the infield. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Name is Fats, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Key Brian
Leading off
Hayes
for the
digs
Pirates,
in now.
third baseman,
The
Key Brian
Pirates in
Hayes.
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Count
Stanek
1-0.
in his 8th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider,
That's ball
and he
2.
works in a sinker.
2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Close,
That's
but
ball
called
3.
a ball. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Back to the top of the order. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hayes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
In the air out towards right center. Soto makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second,
catcher,
2
Joey
outs.
Bart.
Bart getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 6 and the Pirates 2. Back here in Queens, here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that's in there at the knees. High fly ball out towards left field. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bailey Falter done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh.
with a new arm on the mound,
Number
Carmen
50.
Michinski.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout.
Now
You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. First offering and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Peter Strzelecki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso now at the plate. That's to third, and that's just foul. In the air, right field. McCutchen after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. For the top of the 8th at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Now pitching
So lefty
for
out of the
New York
pen,
Mets.
A.J. Minter.
Number 33.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season averaging more than 1 per inning.
Yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going. We in go mode.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, right side, McNeil. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. See you later. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. Next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So up next, Adam Frazier.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Popped up. Lindor. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-3. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Ferguson.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Peter Strzelecki up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 7-3.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Brazoban. He last pitched 2 days ago. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Down. I got 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Baden over to McNeil.
Out.
And that's 2. So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. This could end it. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.